Let's lock in. Is Errol Spence the new Keith Thurman? All right, so Errol Spence posted a video, and I guess a lot of his fanboys were getting activated by it. They were getting excited by it, and here he is speaking with Frank Martin.
Say, man, we working, man. We working. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't wake me up from a
Nah. Hey, going on vacation not bringing your running shoes is like going on a dinner date and not bringing your wallet, man. God damn, man. We went, man. We went up, man. And we this one. Say.
And so, if you didn't understand what Errol Spence said, he said, going on vacation and not bringing your running shoes is like going on a dinner date and not bringing your wallet. Well, I have a counter to both of that. Well, one, if I go on a dinner date and I bring my wallet because I'm not paying for it. Equal rights, equal fights. Okay, you taking me out. You know what I'm saying? You taking me out to eat. She taking me out to eat. So that's one. So we already know Errol Spence is always paying for all his dinner dates. Number two, going on vacation and forgetting your running shoes. I do go for runs when I'm on vacation. I went for a run in Aurora, Colorado. In the first mile, I was like, this whole altitude thing is a gimmick. And then like a quarter mile in, trying to get to that second mile, I could tell, yeah, it's different. But I bring my running shoes. But there are times where you forget. It's very simple. Go to the store and buy some more running shoes. They sell running shoes, I'm pretty sure, in most places in the world. I'm sure of it. And if they don't, it's possible, depending on how long you're going to be there, you can get some running shoes delivered to you. So, yeah, the whole I forgot my running shoes is a bad excuse anyway. But to get to the main topic of this video, is Errol Spence the new Keith Thurman? The reason why I'm asking this question is because you remember Keith Thurman when he was scheduled to fight, and he was scheduled to fight Tim Tszyu, and they went through their press conference, and he was like, Tszyu, what you gonna do? All that whole thing. One person said, we'll see Haley's comment before we see Keith Thurman. And then Keith Thurman was like, come on, don't play me, son. You know me, son. And then what happened? He had to pull out of the fight because of an injury. And we keep hearing Keith Thurman's coming back, but we don't see Keith Thurman. And now, what do you know? It's starting to be the same with Errol Spence. Errol Spence got in the ring against Sebastian Fundora, announced he was coming back to fight, and then we haven't seen Errol Spence. We haven't seen Errol Spence since his fight with Terrence Bud Crawford, but we've seen Bud Crawford go in the ring and beat Israel Madrimov, who was a tough, undefeated fighter at 154, and we still haven't seen Errol Spence. So I'm not ready to throw Errol Spence in the Keith Thurman category just yet because that fight happened, I believe, July of 2023. So it's been a little over a year, but the clock is ticking. And we haven't seen Spence, and Spence has been MIA, and Bud's still out there catching big fish and fighting and trying to negotiate other fights. So it is starting to look like Errol, man, if you don't start, we need to see more Errol, and Errol needs to start announcing himself because it is starting to seem a lot like Keith Thurman. With Keith Thurman, after the Manny Pacquiao fight, faded in the sunset, was living off that Pacquiao money, swapped wives and did all types of things. And then Keith left with cornrows and came back. I'm not even going to go there. But my point is, like Errol left with a little mini fro, and now he got the dreads. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going on, but is Errol Spence the new Keith Thurman? I'm not ready to go there, but I'm just saying this. I'm getting worried. I'm starting to get worried about Errol's return, and hopefully Errol can return back in good form because I respect what he did. Errol Spence made the fight with Terrence Bud Crawford happen because the world wanted to see it. When his promotional company wasn't keen on making that fight, he forced them to make that fight. And that's why you even heard Bud say, like, thank you, Errol, because I know you fought to make this happen. And so even you Bud fanatics out there, if Bud is saying it, almost like the Kendrick Lamar fans, if Bud is saying it, you got to respect your leader's position. Even he knows that Errol Spence is the one that made that fight happen. And I appreciate Errol for that. And I'm looking forward to seeing Errol Spence get back in the ring. So hopefully he is not the new Keith Thurman. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe. It's Caden. I'm out. Peace.